Hello.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
Lovely. Good to see you, all of you. Welcome. How are you all doing?
Great. I'm so happy to be here today and to see you all. I missed the previous class, and that is why I waited desperately for this class today. Yes, so really happy to be here.
Oh, good. Bless you. Happy to have you back again. Been too long. It's been too long. How are you, Regina? Sorry. Every time.
I missed so many classes and I really apologize for some significant reasons. So that's why I'm happy again to be back.
Oh, it's a little bit hard to hear you, Regina.
Yeah. So maybe I'll check the internet and come back again.
Yeah, maybe do that. It's a little bit robotic. We'll just wait a couple beats for some others. While I just check all my notes. I hope you're all as excited as I am. I can't believe I'm not wearing a jumper, actually. I'm going to really quickly grab my jumper because it's cold. And look at me. I'm a fool. I'm being a fool. Forgot to grab it. I'll keep talking. I got it. I'm back. Check out my nice new blue jumper, guys. Isn't it pretty?
It's very pretty, and the color is fantastic.
It's good. I think blue looks good on me. Blue is a good color for us gingers. It seems. So yeah, let me pop that on and then we'll make a start. Who else has just arrived? Hello, Eugenia. How are you?
Hello, everyone. Fine, thanks.
Good. Have I met you properly yet?
Sorry?
Have I met you properly yet? Have I met you yet?
No.
Oh.
The first time, yes.
I wasn't too sure. Yes. How am I saying? Am I saying your name correctly?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think okay, yeah.
Excellent. Lovely. We're going to make a start then. I'm really excited for this week's session. We're trying something else today. I sent it in the group. If you haven't got it, I will add it into the chat function. Excuse me, I've got a little cold as well, so if I do cough and splutter a little bit, it's because I'm trying to, well, get it out of my system. So we are going to be looking today at a little, I call this a poem. I've put it in the chat, like I said, I will put it in this chat momentarily. Hi, Elena, welcome. And yeah, it's just a really cool little thing that I found when I was walking at I was at the Globe in London. So if you don't know what the Globe is in London, it's like a theatre venue, but it's also a bit of a museum, and it does mostly Shakespeare's works. And it's not the actual building, but it is a kind of replica of the Globe Theatre, the Rose, I think it was called the Rose back in the day, where Shakespeare put on his plays initially. And so it's a wonderful place to go. If you've never been before, next time you go to London, I highly recommend going, because it gives you a really good feel of what culture was like back in the olden days when England was just becoming this creative, cultural, colossal, I suppose. So do go. And I found this poem in the gift shop as a poster, and I've put it on my wall. And I was thinking, what should we do? Because I've been mixing it up every week. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And looked at my wall and I thought, let's do that. Because it's all about how we still accidentally say Shakespeare today. A lot of what he wrote has become part of our vernacular in England. And so when I'm kind of going through these phrases in the chat, I'm sending my little videos in the group on the daily basis with like helping you with some phrases or sharing some phrases with you. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure if any of them are Shakespeare, but a lot of what we say is Shakespeare. So Oh, it says the message is too long. Goodness me. I'll tell you what, I'll send the tongue twisters first and our warm-up exercise, because as always, we will do a warm-up because it's very important to do that. And then, yeah, let's just get started. So warm-up, please, everyone. We're going to do something a little bit different today. You can stay sat down, or you can stand up if you would like. What I would like us to do, first of all, this is a bit of a random one, but I really like it. So feet neutral. If you're sat on a chair, just make sure your both feet are on the floor and that your both hips are on the chair and you're nice and strong, core's engaged. I want you to bring your arms wide if you're able to. If you're in a coffee shop, I think Regina's outdoors. She might look like she's taking off in public. What I want you to imagine is that there's two poles like in line with your hands. And I want you to very gently push those poles, almost like you're a bird taking off, but I want you to push forward, but also feel like a resistance. And I want you to do that 4 times. So we're just going to push, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to breathe freely as you do that, that'll be great. And then what we're going to do is we're going to push down. So we'll put our palms to the floor, push down 4 times, push, push, resist, push, push. Almost like you're pushing through like squelchy mud or doughy bread or something. Good. Now let's put our palms facing the wall behind us. So let's push 4 times. Push, 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 push. And then palms to the sky, pushing to the sky. Push, 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 push. And let your arms come to the side. You can probably feel muscles warming up a little bit. Your hands, let's make sure they're nice and engaged. We're going to do it again, but we're going to do it 8 times all round. And while we do this movement, I do want you to match your breath to the movement. So as we push and feel that resistance, feel free to just take an out breath, or maybe do a shh, shh, shh sound, or you might want to say push. Actually, that's quite a good one. I'll just demonstrate. So just watch first. So we're just going to go shh, 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 7, 8. Okay, and then we'll pause and we'll keep our arms out, and then we'll go to the different direction that I call out. Okay, does that make sense, everyone? You should feel a burn. It should feel a little bit uncomfortable. The whole point is to warm up our shoulders, neck, ribs, diaphragm. Okay, so let's put our palms to each other on Zoom first of all, and we're going to push for 8 in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and push, 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 5, 6, 7, 8. Palms to the back wall now. Let's push to the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. And push, 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 push. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. To the sky now. 5, 6, 7, 8. And push, 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 push. Good. And what haven't we done? To the floor, please. And push, 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 push. Good, everyone. Let that go. Have a little shake out. Have a little wiggle. Bit of a random one, that one, but it's really good for warming up. Well, yeah, your shoulders and your ribs and everything. I started to really feel it down here, muscular, like the muscles were engaging in my back a little bit. So we're going to do it again. We'll do it a little bit quicker, and I'll call out as we go. It doesn't matter if you get mixed up what order we're doing it in, just making sure we really use all of our shoulder range. And just see if you can feel your core engaged, the back of your back muscles engaging as well, and try and see, without rocking too much, if you can really get that resistance going and match the breath and the sound to the movement. Does that all make sense, everyone? Lovely. Let's do it. I'll count us in with a 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, let's just go forward, back, sky, floor. Yeah. So forward, palms to Zoom, back, sky, floor. Yeah, does that make sense? That's the order we'll do it in, but if you get lost, it doesn't matter. You can just keep facing forward if you want to. So we'll do it. Keep your arms out nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath. Get everything nice and neutral that can be neutral. Have a little wiggle. Good. And in 5, 6, 7 to the front. Let's push, 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 push. 5, 6 to the back, and push, 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 push. Feel the burn and to the sky, and push, 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 push. Keep it going. One more time, and push, push to the ground. Push, push. 6, 7, 8. Good. And have a little wiggle. Well done, everyone. Thank you for doing that. You can stay stood up or come sat down. I'm just going to sit because I get nervous about the microphone and everything. We're just going to stretch out our necks a little bit now. let your right ear drop to your right shoulder and let that breath just come back to neutral. You might feel a little bit out of breath now, which is a good thing. Your shoulders should feel nice and warm. And just take a breath here. And just because we have got a newbie on, when I say take a breath, I just mean breathe nice and naturally, however feels good for you. And what really helps is sending the inhalation. So as you breathe in, into the space that you're stretching, and on the exhalation, breathing out, imagine you're letting everything kind of fall a little bit more and release a little bit more. Good. One more breath here. And then very gently just restack up. And then we'll go to the other side. Stretching out all these muscles that get tight on our day-to-day basis when we're stuck at our laptops or on our phones. We need to remind ourselves that we've got a lot more space in our body and in our spine than we realize. And I always start my sessions like this, just to remind you all, because our voice is a tiny, teeny little muscle, but it is affected by all of the muscles around it. The neck, the shoulders, the diaphragm, the chest, the back. It's all very important to stretch it out and reacquaint yourself with it all. And now look over to your right shoulder, out the window for me, to the cricket pitch I can see. It's beautiful. And then to the left shoulder. Remember to breathe naturally. And to the right shoulder again. Maybe let your shoulders have a little wiggle. Remind yourself not to carry any tension there. And to the left again. Lovely. And to the front. Excellent. Now we're going to do some articulating muscle exercises. I am going to whiz through this because we have done it a few times. So keep up as best you can, Eugenia. Yeah, stay sat down now. Hips anchored, feet both flat on the floor still. We want to keep a nice neutral shape. We're going to pucker and smile. So we're going to simply pucker, smile. And let's see, actually, if we can do it without our eyebrows and everything for now. We're just going to isolate the pucker and the smile, and then we'll go to like crazy level facial expressions that you know I love. So pucker, smile, pucker, smile, Hollywood smile. Love it. Pucker, smiling. And now let's go crazy facial expressions. Stroppy child, petulant, strop. Eyebrows involved, squinching the eyes. See what happens to the rest of your body. Good, smiling, crazy smile. I'm so happy. I could kill you. Yeah, great. Puckering. Please don't do that. Stropping and smiling. I'm a psychopath. Yay. Smiling, puckering, puckering. Smiling. Excellent. And now introduce some sound if you would like to. So when we're playing the petulant child, we might want to add a little kind of like, you know, a doggy kind of sound. Yeah. Oh, it's not there. And smiling, crazy person. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Let's do a crazy laugh, shall we today? Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. As you laugh, you might feel a bit of a diaphragmatic bounce in your ribs as you do that. So have a little explore. See if you can feel that. Ha, ha, ha. Can you feel that diaphragmatic engagement? Good. Stroppy child. It's not there. I want the sweets. Very good. Crazy eyes. Ha, ha, ha. Smiling. Love it. I'm fake. Love it. Good. Thank you very much. Let that go. You might have noticed, Eugenia, we do get a little bit silly in this session. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it with you. We're all in it together. Welcome. Welcome to the cool club. Excellent. Well done, everyone. Now we're going to do a little tongue boot camp. So we're going to circle our tongue. Let's do 6 in one direction, 6 in the other, 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Take your time. We're going to go all the way down to 1. Remember to breathe. If you notice you're getting tension anywhere, let it go. Let the breath help you do that. And if you do feel an ache under your chin or in the back of your neck, that's okay. Just try and work through it and breathe through it for me. So in your own time, 6 tongue circles one way. I'll demonstrate. Other way, in your own time, don't rush. Breathe. Don't forget, I'd already forgotten. Good, 5. Oof. 4. I forgot to breathe again. Make sure you're breathing. 3. If you need to swallow in between, please do. 2, 2, 1, 1 in your own time. Well done, everyone. If you're still going, please do finish the reps. You should feel a bit achy after that. It's a good sign. I've been assured it's a good sign if you feel a bit achy at the back of your neck or under here, because it's actually releasing the tension that your tongue has accumulated throughout the day or the week or whatever. So well done. Let's stretch out those tongues now and let's do tongue hook. Imagine there is a hook in the end of your tongue, like a fish, and we're going to pull it out and we're going to make some noises as we do it as well. So just follow my lead. And imagine you're pulling that string. Crazy eyes again, please, as well. I love the crazy eyes. And this guy. And make the sound nice and gentle if you can. Really let that tongue reach forward. Lovely, everyone. Excellent commitment, everyone, especially you, Junior, who's first time with me today. Loving it. Good. Well done. Have a little shake off. Make sure you're nice and dry. Have a swallow. Let's now do, what was the other one I wanted to do? The post-it note. So we're going to make sure our jaw is neutral. Let's get our jaw in a kind of neutral, floppy position. If you want to have a little massage, actually to help release that, let's do it. And imagine everything's really heavy on your face now. So we've done some active work. We're looking at release now. So like you've been stung by a bee or like you've gone to the dentist, okay? Everything's heavy. Now what I want you to do is imagine this is your tongue. We're going to stretch forward and there is a portrait or a post-it note stuck at the right at the back of your tongue, and you're trying to show it to me on the camera, okay? I'll demonstrate like so. We're going to do 3 repeats and then a release. So floppy, release. Yeah, join in when you're ready. Good. And again, stick with it. Lovely. Well done, everyone. Again, shake that off. Take a breath. Excellent. Now let's do a little bit of yeah, my favorite. So I'm putting it in the chat now. We're going to do the voiced version first. Actually, I've put them on the wrong way around there. Let's do the voice just so you can hear me clearly. We're just very simply going to repeat 3 times the B consonant followed by the D consonant, then the G consonant. I'll demonstrate. Let's just do it all together for time's sake, but just stick to my rhythm if you can. We'll do it nice and slowly to begin with. So we'll go B, D, G, G, D, B. I've just realized I've done the wrong one on the list. Let's go bidiga, bidiga, bidiga first. So let's just go B, D, G, B, D, G. We'll follow this one first. Sorry, let me copy and paste that a bit clearer, guys. Oh, it's copied the whole thing. Brilliant. Okay, that's not helpful. Blimmin' heck, it's not my day today. Let me tell you guys, it's just been an absolute morning. Here we go. Can you see it now? There we go. See how I'm impersonating an Essex girl when I am an Essex girl. Anyway, let's do this. B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D, G. Okay. Christ. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D, G. And we're not pausing or waiting, okay? We'll do it one more time. B, D, G, B, D, G, B, D, G. Everyone got that? All okay? Now we're going to reverse it and go G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B, like I've just put, okay? And no pausing again. Let's just crack on. So 3, 2, 1. Let's go. G, D, B, G, D, B, G, D, B. Everyone got that? Excellent. Let's bread and butter it then, so that we're going to go ba-da-ga-ga-da-ba. And I say bread and butter because I do this kind of buttering the toast gesture. Feel free to do that if it helps as well. So what I'm actually picturing is that this is the front of my mouth and this is the back. So I'm going ba-da-ga-ga-da-ba, ba-da-ga-ga-da-ba. Do you see what I'm doing there? Good. Gestures help, so do it if you need to. Do it in your own time. Let's just crack on. Ready? Let's go. And now, hey, b d g g d b b d g g d b b d g g d b. Got it? Well done, everyone. The reason I do this as well, just to make it crystal clear, is to get you feeling where we are making these sounds nice and clearly. The b is at the front, the d is from the tongue behind the teeth, and the g is towards the back on the throat, right? So we can see and start to place where our energy is and where the connection is for each consonant. Now we're going to do the voiceless version. So exactly the same exercise, but we're doing the voiceless version of those voiced consonants we've just done. So p, t, k. These should be voiceless, so they should kind of feel a bit like a whisper. Don't worry about trying to make them loud or anything. These should be much gentler and quieter, okay? We're going to do exactly the same thing again. So we're going to start with the p, t, k. Okay, everyone ready in your own time or with me? 3, 2, 1, let's go. P, t, k, k, t, p, p, t, k, k, t, t, t. Everyone got that? Yes? Feeling good? Excellent. Well done. I'll just put it in the chat as well. Now we're going to do it the other way. So cut to per first. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, let's start again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I've just realized I've done the butter toast one again, haven't I? Guys, I'm so sorry. It's going well for me today. I forgot my jumper and I'm getting all the exercises mixed up. Crikey O'Reilly. Let's do that one again. Let's just do the buttering of the toast now on the because I'm sure some of you did the correct exercise and didn't follow my mistaking lead. Let's go do the buttering toast then on the yeah, everyone got that? We'll try again. Let's go in your own time or with me. Well done, everyone. Excellent effort. Carry on if you're still going, but lovely, lovely jubbly. Now we're going to try something else different that we haven't done in a long, long time. So I'm just going to put it in the chat now. So we're just going to go through the consonants. We normally do the chopping board, which we might do at the end, but I wanted to do this as well. So on the, as you can see, I've just put in the phonetic breakdown, but essentially we're just going to go pap, pep, pip, pop, pop. I'll just type down like the written version. Can you see what I've done there? We're just going to go through all those consonants that I've listed, but with the different vowels in the middle of them. So I'll give you the example of the one I've written out there. We're just going to go pap, pep, pip, pop, pop. Do you see what I did there? Can you read all of that and does it all make sense? Yeah. Excellent. Then we're just going to simply go to the B sound. That's next. So bab, beb, bib, bob, bub, and so on and so forth. Do it in your own time or with me. What's really important here, this is a bit of an articulation exercise. So I do still want extra clear consonants at the beginning and at the end. They are the bookending feature of these silly little words that we're saying. I want them really crystal clear and strong, please. Okay. So you might not say it in normal conversation like this, but for the sake of this exercise, let's make them extra heightened for me. Okay. So really get the shapes happening, engage that diaphragm if you need to, especially on the voiceless sounds, and have some fun with it. So let's come back to neutral, take a breath. We'll start with the P and let's have a go. Pap, pep, pip, pop, pop. Excellent. I'll do it about that pace so I can say the first one, you can call and respond. Yeah, then I'll do the second one and you can call and respond. Let me just bring in Lisa. Lovely. On to the B then. Let's try one more time. Bab, beb, bib, bob, bub. Excellent. Lovely. Let me just copy and paste those again because Lisa's just arrived. She won't be able to see it. Excellent. On to the D sound now then. Dad. Dead. Did. Dod. Dud. Excellent. Do notice as well what vowels require a little bit more effort from the articulators, from the lips and whatnot as well. Okay, good. On the dod, for example, I'm making the consonant with the lips kind of almost rounded. It's some sounds are going to be a little bit more challenging. Onto the T now then. So this is a voiceless version. Tat. Tet. Tit. Tot. Good, guys. Tot. Lovely. Good. Onto G. Gag. Geg. Gig. Gog. Gug. Excellent. Lovely work. Voiceless version now. So K. Cack. Keck. Kick. Cock. Cuck. Lovely. Onto V. Now we've got some challenging ones I thought I'd throw in the mix for you. So V, follow my lead. Vav. Vev. Viv. Good. Vov. Vav. Well done, everyone. Now R. This is like my pet hate, but let's do it. Follow my lead. Rare. 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 Told you I hated this one. Rear. Roar. Rar. Weird, that one, isn't it? I love it and I hate it at the same time. W now, let's do the same sort of thing. Wow. Wow. Wiw. Whoa. Wow. So silly, isn't it? I love it. Well done, everyone, for sticking with that and giving it a go. Let's do chopping board just to loosen things up a little bit again. I could feel myself, like, because I was concentrating so much, you get tense, don't you? You're like, whoa, what am I doing? So this is a great one to loosen it up. Just follow my lead. We're going to imagine that we're chopping up some vegetables or some chocolate or bread, whatever you want to chop up, and just follow my lead, follow my pitch, follow my energy, and we're just going to mix up the consonants and the vowel sounds that follow. We'll start on a lovely sound for mum. Follow my lead. Ma, 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 ma. Me, 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 me. Moo, 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 moo. Lovely. Let's go for D. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Lovely. La, 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 la. An L, please. La, 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 la. Li, 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 li. Lu, 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 lu. T, please. T for two. Ta, 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 ta. T, T. V, va, 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 va. Va, 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 va. Vu, 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 vu. Lovely, everyone. G, please. Ga, 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 ga. Goo, 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 goo. Gi, 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 gi. Well done. Let's do a few more. K, please. Well done. Lovely. Let's do a ra. Ra, 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 ra. Re, 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 re. Ra, 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 ra. And a W. Wee, 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 wee. Woo, 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 woo. Wah, 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 wah. Let's do N for November. Na, 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 na. Ni, 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 ni. No, 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 no. everyone. Take a bow. Well done, everyone. That was lovely. Shake it all off. Take a breath. Do love a bit of chopping board. It is a bit of fun. And just to iterate again, I only really did 3 vowel sounds there, and you can see what vowel sound is coming. Even if you couldn't hear the consonant, you could probably tell what vowel sound I'm doing, because on the wa, I'm here, I'm open. On the we, I'm wide. You can see my teeth. And on the wo or woo, my lips are together. Okay, so again, what we're doing is we're just stretching all those articulators and reminding ourselves what massively wonderful shapes we can make with our mouths. So lovely. Well done, everybody. Let's come on to some tongue twisters. So I brought back some of the classic golden oldies from before, because of course some of these we haven't done since like the first session, and now this is my 6th session with you guys out of 8. So now I'm wanting to see some like stellar, ready to go improvements made on some of these ones. So no pressure, but let's just see how we go. I'm going to say them and then ask you to respond with your mics off once we've gone through all of them. If you can pick one, we'll work on it together if there's one you're still struggling with, and then we'll come on to the poem that I want us to look at today. So follow my lead. Let's start with that good old classic, good blood, bad blood. And this is a tongue twister exercise. I'll just reiterate, I do want, for now, while you're doing it muted, heightened articulation without interfering too much with the sounds. I know Lilo's talked about this recently, I think. So yeah, let's just do that one again. And don't be afraid to over articulate a little bit just to get those muscles working for now. Do that one again. Good blood, bad blood. Good. There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians. Lovely. Bit of a longer one, that one, isn't it? Red leather, yellow leather. Shall I shoot the sheet? I won the raffle, but not the waffle. "11 benevolent elephants." Good. 4 fine, fresh fish for you. Well done, everyone. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So let's go through individually then. If there's one that you're really stuck on or want to work on in a little bit more detail, or hey, if you're feeling like super confident and you just want to go through all of them and you want to reel them off, we can also do that if you like. Let's go crazy. So who wants to go first? Go on. Olga. Super. Let me pin you and me. Add pin. There we go. What do you want to work on, please?
The elephants.
11 benevolent elephants. Elephants. No, it's not working. 11 benevolent elephants.
Good. What do you think you did different then to the first time you said elephants?
I don't like the elephants. I mean, I don't like it now and before.
What did they ever do to you, Olga?
No, the way I pronounce them, not the elephants themselves, but I don't like the elephants coming from my mouth.
Hey, fair enough. Each to their own. Look, I didn't particularly hear anything a bit dodgy the first time you did it. It's interesting that you kind of just stopped yourself. You said it again, then you went back to the whole of the tongue twister before I'd even given you any feedback. I think it was fine. Just say the whole thing again for me confidently without guessing yourself or second guessing yourself, please.
11 benevolent elephants.
Really good. What's wrong with that? Anything?
Something's wrong with an elephant.
Say elephants.
Elephants.
An elephant.
An elephant.
An elephant walked in.
An elephant walked in. No,
I don't like elephants.
I don't like elephants. An
Okay.
elephant walked in.
Elephants. Breathe for me. Sit upright for me. Take these elbows off the table. There we go. That's probably going to help. I could feel the tension building when you said, I don't like elephants, which I liked. It was very in character and true to the situation. But I want you to actually really like these elephants. It's sad that there are 11 benevolent elephants. Can we just try the whole tongue twister again, but with a little bit more sadness and calmness and not as stressed about how much you hate them? 11 benevolent elephants walked in.
11 benevolent elephants walked in.
Elephants. Yeah, you're doing fine. I'm not sure what you're hearing in your head. Say benevolent elephants.
Benevolent elephant.
Benevolent elephants.
Benevolent elephant.
And so let's add make it plural elephants now. 11 benevolent elephants.
11 benevolent elephants.
Yeah, good. Okay. Benevolent. I want a little bit more in there. We're going 11 benevolent. 11
benevolent elephants.
Better. Yeah. I think elephants. I think if anything, it's getting that sound through, that kind of like, like that cymbal sound that you can hear on the drum kit. I just say would commit to that more. I think you're just waning off the end of the word energetically a bit, but I think it sounds fine. I don't know why you're hating it so much. Say elephants, elephants, elephants.
Elephants, elephants, elephants.
Good. You slowed down, which helped you. One more time. Elephants, elephants, elephants.
Elephants, elephants, elephants.
Yeah, really good. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Yeah, really good. Don't second guess it. That was great. Well done. I've got Regina next on my list. Thank you.
So I have chosen, I don't know, remember the third one. There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Okay. One more time.
There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Yeah, lovely. There are about. Can you give me about?
About.
The second one more. Yeah. So it's not about, it's about. The about is the biggest energetic push for about. So yeah, really confidently hit the schwa on about, but make sure the bout is the meat of the word. About this.
About this.
About this.
About this.
Yeah, good. Be careful it doesn't become about this and it's about. It's a little bit, so rather than a bow and making it a big wide sound, which it kind of looks like it should be a bow, it's not a bow, it's about. We kind of keep it a little bit more direct. About. Better. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good. Following that, 30. I think we got like a 30 of these things. Let's make it a little bit more 30. Good. Okay. So can we make the first sound, the th sound, a little bit softer and more 30, voiceless? 30. The voice comes in on the sound. Can you hear? 30. So slow it right down.
30.
One more time.
30.
And again.
30.
Yeah.
30.
Can I have now, can you hold the TH sound for like 3 seconds and make that the main attraction for me in this exercise? So it goes, watch me first. 30. So you can really feel the breath and the connection before you release into the T sound. Yeah.
30.
And again.
30.
30.
30.
Good. I think the screen is a little bit laggy for me. Just, I'm sure you're doing it, but I can't quite see you doing it for very long. But I'm not sure if it is just the internet connection. But it sounds good. Let's just say 30 vegetarians.
30 vegetarians.
Good. One more time. 30 vegetarians.
30 vegetarians.
Yeah, better. Good. Can you say vegetarians and pescatarians for me, just separately?
Okay. Vegetarians and pescatarians.
Excellent. Good. So what I would say is the stress at the moment is a little bit too much on the air bit. So it's becoming vegetarians and pescatarians. But actually, can I have vegetarians and pescatarians so that the front end of the word is what carries more punch, please?
Vegetarians and pescatarians.
Yeah, better. Can we even further make the veg and the pesc the most important bit and just skim over the rest of the word? I'll just give you an example. Vegetarians, pescatarians. I'm actually asking to really pull back there. I wouldn't normally, but can you do that for me?
Vegetarians, pescatarians.
Good, well done. Now be careful. Another note. Well done, Regina. Be careful it doesn't become vegetarians. It's still veg. It's that sound, not a sound. So veg.
Okay. Vegetarians.
Better. Pescatarians.
Pescatarians.
Pesky pescatarians.
Pescatarians.
Interesting. With the P, you're saying more of a pass sound, like pasta, but it's not. It's pesky. Can you say press for me? Like pressing the button. Press. Good.
Press.
Okay, good. Now can we do pescatarians?
Pescatarians.
Yeah, better.
Pescatarians.
Just practice maybe saying some words where you have got the sound down before you come to that, and be careful they don't slip into the vag sound or the pass sound. It is pe. Yeah. So can you do the whole tongue twister again for me? Let's get about a bit more clipped, 30 a bit more lighter on the th, and less American, but you were doing that naturally. And then the vegetarians and the pescatarians is the key part of the words.
Okay, it's fine. There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Yeah, good. Well done. Careful on the about. It came through again a little bit there. Try it one more time for me. There are about, not about. Think small. Everything's smaller on it. One more time.
About.
Yeah.
About.
Better.
About.
Yes, better. Well done. Well done. Can you work on all of that for me?
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Great job. Great job. It's a bit trickier, that one, because it is a bit longer and there's some longer words in it. Yeah, it's more opportunity for it to be trickier, basically. But lovely. Well done, Regina. Let's look at Elena, please, now.
Hi, Pippa.
Hello.
I'd like to talk about the elephants.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Lilo says I should work on my L sound.
Perfect.
Yeah. 11 benevolent elephants.
Lovely. One more time.
11 benevolent elephants. It's
Good.
like I'm trying to make this L too light, probably. No?
Interesting. I would actually say the L sound, it's the vowel following the L sound is becoming an because the L, I think, lends itself to being followed with a L, like a luck, good luck. But here it's 11 and it's benevolent even.
So should it be a bit darker? Or 11, if I say, for example, 11 benevolent elephants.
These are light L's, I would say. So no, I wouldn't say they need to be darker, but what you do need to be more precise on is the vowel following the consonant of the L sound. So,
Okay.
so it's not 11, it's 11.
11. 11.
Yeah, and so can you see as well, actually, if I went 11, can you see that I'm making a longer
Yeah,
shape? My
dropping
tongue,
a bit.
and my tongue is also staying relatively thin at the sides, I would say. But if I go 11, can you see how much of my tongue is connecting here? 11. And you can see it more because my lips are spreading to make the E sound. So can we just practice 11 for now and get that width?
11.
11.
11.
11.
11.
Yeah,
Oh, I still see just the tip of my tongue.
Yeah.
Unlike in your case.
Yeah.
11.
11.
11.
Yeah, good. You're doing good. It's fine. Maybe it doesn't need to go as wide, but it's more accurate to what it should be, if that makes sense. That's better sounding British. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. I can't articulate. I've had one coffee. I normally have had two by now, and I think it's showing. Never mind. So yeah, I think that's stronger. Just give me the whole tongue twister again, and let's see if that's impacted the rest of the words for now.
11 benevolent elephants.
Yeah, good. Elephants. Good, good, good. The main thing, I wouldn't stress too much. If Lila's giving you homework to work on the L's, great. Work on dark L's and light L's in separation. Don't get in your head about it, because I don't actually think it was the L's that was an issue there. It was just the vowel following. Now, however, I've got another note for you, Elena. Elephants. Funts. We're making the elephants. Something else. Elephants. Can we have like
Elephants.
a
Elephants. Elephants.
Elephants. Fence.
Elephant fence.
I think you nearly did it then. Do it again.
Elephant. Elephants.
Better. So it's like we're saying funts, but almost like more like without even the U sound in there. Like we're just going funts. So we've got that schwa in there a bit more. Yeah.
Elephants.
Funts. Elephants.
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 Better. Well done. 11 benevolent elephants.
11 benevolent elephants.
Yeah, better. Good, good, good. I think you're stressing the funts a little bit too much now, because that's what we're working on, but that's fine. Yeah, make sure you schwa the funts, I would say, as opposed to funts, elephants.
Okay.
We don't say that. It's an elephant. And the stress comes from the beginning, like vegetarian, it's the same on elephant. Elephant.
Elephant.
Good. Can you make it actually as quick as what I've just done there? Like almost like you're whipping, like cracking a whip on it. Elephant.
Elephant.
Yeah, that kind of, it needs that kind of energy and throwawayness at the end of the word. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, can you just give me the whole tongue twister one more time?
11 benevolent elephants.
Lovely, well done. And can we try again with a little gesture like I was just doing there? Like we're just going 11 benevolent elephants. So like you're shaking out a sheet at that point.
11 benevolent elephants.
Yeah, lovely, well done. It needs that kind of like emphasis on those parts of each word, I would say. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
Yeah, good, well done. I'm just trying to think as well. Yeah, never mind. I'll think about it later. I was thinking about maybe an exercise to help you with like the lifting of the tongue, but I'm not hearing a problem with it. But if you struggle to get any strength in your tongue to make the L sound more, just ask me on the chat and I'll send you some more exercises, but that's all good. Well done. Who is next? Natalia, my dear. Where are you? Let me pin you. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, you're muted still.
Hiya.
Hello, my dear. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good. What do you want to work on?
May I read two tongue twisters?
Yes, please.
I want the ruffle, but not the waffle.
Mm-hmm.
4 fine, fresh fish for you.
Excellent. Can you do them both again for me, please?
I want the ruffle, but not the waffle. 4 fine, fresh fish for you.
Excellent. Can we do the 4 fine fresh fish for you first? Can we have all in isolation like I did when we did the first call and response? At the moment we're going for you, but can I just hear them in more isolation? So 4 fine fresh fish for you. And can you do it at that speed for me?
4 fine fresh fish for you.
Excellent. 4 fine fresh. Excellent. Can we make, you're a really happy fish seller selling fish on the market, and it's for me. You're trying to get me, you've spotted my eyeballs, you know I want a fish, and you want me to know that fish in your hand is the fish for me. Okay, so can we really stress that final you for you, madam? Yeah, so give that a go for me.
4 fine fresh fish for you.
Yeah, for you. Excellent. Good. You. Good. So on the you, well done. You did very, very well then. Oh, forgive me. My mum's trying to call me. I'm working, mum. Bye. So really, really good. What I would like to see is on the you, when you embellished it further, we went you rather than you. You. So I'd like you to picture on the y sound, a width, and on the you, can we add, rather than a you energy, can we have a you energy, like a graph going down? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So can we just try 4 fine fresh fish for you? You, throw a dart at me.
4 fine fresh fish for you.
Yeah, good. You.
You.
Better. You.
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 Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. Make sure you. In fact, do that again for me. You.
You.
Yeah, good. You. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to get you to do more of for me. You. Can you imagine, instead of it coming up and touching the hard palate at the back and coming up high, you, can we have it a little bit more like you? So like almost like the air and the vibration is playing and bouncing around on the tongue a little bit more, in the like the kind of the meaty bit of the mouth a little bit more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So just try it again, the repetition of you. Good. Yeah. So the stress is more on the kind of bounce on a, you know, when you're on a trampoline, when you're in the air, it's like slow motion, but when you're on the trampoline, there's that connection and that resistance. I want more of that kind of like connection and resistance on the oo sound. So it's less you, up here, French kind of thing. I want it more oo, like meaty, kind of darker, richer. Yeah. You. Like you got a problem with me now. You. Yeah, better. Can you feel the difference when you kind of go you and you?
So I always try to find balance, not to speak like forward.
Yeah.
You know, when and also not to speak too high, like shady people.
Yeah.
So it's always finding balance between it.
Yeah, of course. And the thing is, everyone's voice is different, and everyone has a different optimum pitch, we call it. My optimum pitch is probably a little bit lower, but because I'm teaching and projecting to a camera or whatever, I'm probably coming a little bit higher than I need to. I think your optimum pitch is high, and that's fine. But like I've said in some of the videos, like I'm just trying to encourage you to kind of play around with a lower, richer pitch a little bit as well. So on you, I am higher pitch, but you, it's a little bit lower, but it's also more about the energy and the vibration and the resonance being sent in a different direction. You, it kind of comes up here, I would say, but on you, I want it to come forward and towards the lips and resonate in the tongue area and the space there, rather than kind of coming up here to you, and it's all balancing up here. I want you to think more down here. Does that make sense? Yeah. That being said, that was just one of the notes I wanted to give you. So we've gone into some detail about that. Can I have let's just move on to the raffle tongue twister. Just say that one again for me.
I want the ruffle, but not the waffle.
Yeah, good. watch the thes on the schwas. Don't kind of come into the rus and the was too soon. So at the moment I'm saying, I won the raffle. We're getting ready for the r sound before we've done the raffle. We're not finishing the sound because it's a schwa. I think you're throwing it away correctly, but then you're preempting the next word too much. So rather than I won the raffle, can I have I won the raffle? Separate them for me a little bit more first.
I won the raffle,
Yeah, good. But not the waffle.
but not the waffle.
Yeah, excellent. Good, good, good. So on not, I think this is actually maybe a similar thing to you. Rather than not, and it being up here, can we have not? Oh. Can you try bringing it down in terms of energy and resonance to the tongue a little bit more?
Not.
Could you feel a difference?
To be fair, I didn't notice how I said it.
Excellent.
before.
Interesting. But not. Can you hear the difference there? Not.
Yeah, I hear it.
Not. One's, I don't want to say nasal because sometimes I feel like my nasal, like, yeah, I'm not sure it's actually nasality, but rather than it being not, it's not. The resonance is here, not here in that part of the face. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you did it naturally then. You did it really well. So, but not the waffle.
But not the waffle.
And again, but not the waffle.
But not the waffle.
Yeah, good. Well done. Can you say the whole tongue twister again?
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Well done. Good. Can I now have it like it's not a tongue twister? You're actually telling me about the fact that you won the raffle and not the waffle.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Excellent. Well done. Raffle. Can we try that?
Raffle.
Excellent.
Raffle. Raffle.
Make sure it's not becoming ruffle, like a rough, like a Shakespeare rough, or like a rough and tumble, and more of a ra, like a rat. Raffle.
Raffle.
Yeah, better. One more time.
Raffle.
Yeah, I won the raffle.
I won the raffle.
Yeah, good. Well done. Have you got any questions, Natalia?
No questions. Thank you.
Well done. Message me if you need any extra guidance on any of that, but really, really good. Yeah, just practice. And I don't know if maybe this, because I haven't really talked to you about part, but maybe try and think not sending the sound here. Can you send the sound here in terms of like your vibration resonance spaces? Okay. Keep just working on that visualization and seeing if that impacts anything. Okay.
Okay.
Here, not here. Yeah, good. Thank you very much. Well done. Lovely. Violetta. Lovely work, Natalia, as always. Oh, say that again.
I choose the second one.
Okay.
Like Regina. There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Well done. Now, can you tell me like normal conversation, like you're the boss and you're telling me who I need to give the food to?
I see. So there are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Good. One more time.
There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
One more time.
There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Yeah, good. Lovely. Thank you so much for repeating it 1,000 ways. Similar to Regina, about. We're getting a bit too owie on about. So just say there are about for me.
There are about.
Yeah, there are about.
There are about.
Okay, good. There are about. Ow. Rather than about, like a out, can I have a kind of out? Can you go out for me?
Out.
Even more like isolated than that and a bit more uglier, like ouch.
ouch,
Yeah, ouch.
ouch,
Yeah, yeah. One more time, and really get on the ouch. Can we have like a ooh, like almost more diaphragmatic engagement on the ouch?
ouch,
Yeah, about.
about,
Yeah, good. So it's not about, it's about.
about,
Yeah, and now can we squish it? About.
about,
Yeah, and even shorter and sharper. About.
about.
Yeah, like we're throwing, you know, darts. Do you know that game darts? Yeah, it's like a bit of a pub game in England. There's that lovely moment where the darts in alignment, and then as we flick it away, it's that flick of the wrist. Can we have a little bit more, and this might help you, Regina, as well, just like a little bit more of that kind of like we're flicking the word out, and once we've let it go, it's gone. About.
About,
About.
about, about.
Close. What I think will help is thinking about the B more. So it's more about the B releasing, like a B, t, 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 B, B, B. We're letting it just flick away and not worrying about the vowel sound too much now. You've done the work on the vowel sound, so forget about that. Let's just think we're getting the bout, and the T is the dart landing in the dartboard. Does that make sense?
Yes.
About.
About,
About.
about, about,
One more time.
about.
Okay, good. Sit up for me. Get your elbows away from that table. Good. Can you do the flicking action for me, please? About.
About,
About.
about.
Excellent. Good. So what I'm seeing is I'm still seeing that tension in your hand a little bit. About. You're kind of keeping it here. Can we just actually, you know, like a soft flick, like we're flicking a fly away or something away from us. Let's maybe try that action instead. About. Let the tension go.
About,
Good. About.
about.
Better. Good. I think that will help a little bit more. Thinking more of a flick and a let go rather than a flick and I've got to cling on to it because I'm really concentrating on it. Does that make sense? Feel more as best you can. Try and relax into it a little bit more, Violetta, because you've been doing this a while, right? Like this is your second cohort. I think now easing into it a little bit more from it's fine, I know what I'm doing, there's no urgency here, is actually going to help you a little bit, because I think the tension is making you over express certain sounds when actually I think you're probably further along than you're giving yourself credit for. Does that make sense?
Yes, I see.
Yeah, so let's just try that. About one more time. There are about.
About.
There are about.
There are about.
Yeah, good. And on there are about, can we just let that dissimulate a little bit more? So there are about, so it's smoother rather than there are about.
Ah, I see. There are about.
Yeah, good. There are about.
There are about.
Yeah, good. There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians. Give it to me.
There are about 30 vegetarians and 50 pescatarians.
Yeah, good. Well done. 50. Be careful on the I sounds. 50. It doesn't become too I. It's more fi. I. It's similar actually to what I was just directing for Natalia. So it's less 50, fu, and more fi. I. It's more like glottally richer 50 on voice rather than lighter. So can you think darker and maybe deeper for me on 50?
50.
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yeah, better. 50. And can we get the darkness and heaviness on the E as well on 50? So it's not 50, 50.
50.
Yeah, better. Can you hear and feel the difference?
Yes.
It's a little bit more on voice and a little bit more front-footed and forceful, perhaps, I would dare to say. Very forceful, us Brits, aren't we? Any questions on that?
No, thank you so much, Pippa.
Really good, Violetta. Well done. You're very welcome. And Eugenia.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, I have to,
Exhausted already.
I won the ruffle, but not the waffle.
Okay, great. Let's do it.
Oh my God. I won the ruffle, but not the waffle.
Great. One more time, please.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Good. One more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
I won the raffle. One. Can I have more one? So it's less one, as in on, and let more sound. I won the raffle.
One.
Yeah, good. I won the raffle. Say that for me.
I won the raffle.
Yeah, much better. Really, really good. But not the waffle. Can I have for you less of it, but not? I want less. I can see you can do that. You did that very nicely, but more of a glottal ending on, but not. A bit more like Adele, but not my bum. That sort of thing, but not the waffle.
The problem is I understand, but I can't.
You can do it. Just try. It doesn't matter if you get it straight away.
But not. I can't. Not.
You can.
But not the waffle.
Good, brilliant, well done. You were pulling away from the T sound more. Let's try again. But not.
But no.
Yeah, good. That's it.
It sounds like just but no.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm trying to get you to do for now, and then we'll make it more detailed. Okay, so let's just do that. But not.
But no.
Yeah, good. Well done. Now, can we still make the T shape, but not fully sound the T? So it's not but no, it's now but not. I'm making the T shape, but I'm not releasing the T sound. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, try that.
Easy to say, but no.
So good. Well done. It's a tiny little thing I'm getting you to do. Well done. Have more confidence. You're doing really well. I know it feels really weird, but it's really good that you're doing exactly what I'm asking straight away. So really, really good.
I can hear how you say it.
Yeah.
But I try to do the same, but
you're doing it. You're doing what I'm asking now. Let's now try it, but not the raffle. Can we add in the raffle? Sorry, the waffle as well. So now we've just got those 4 words, but not the waffle.
The waffle.
One more time.
Not the waffle, but not the waffle.
Yeah, good. Okay, so what I'm hearing is, but not the waffle, not the waffle. We're going somewhere else with that, but not the waffle. Can we have because of course we're not saying, but not the waffle. There's no release there. We're kind of capturing the sound at the front of the mouth. Can we try and capture it rather than but not the waffle? Can I have but not the waffle? Can we hold it here before we open into the waffle, but not the waffle?
But not the waffle.
Better, but not the waffle.
But not the waffle.
Yeah, better. Good. I think it's about maybe slowing it down just a little bit, even though we're kind of squishing the sound a little bit and assimilating everything. We're not saying, but not the waffle. We're not doing it that slowly. We are squishing it together a little bit. For some reason, I think we were going, but not the waffle. We were kind of taking the energy back up here rather than finishing the energy down where the articulators are actually sending it and stopping the sound, but not the waffle. It's here, not back up here again. But non the waffle. Do you see what I'm saying? It's confusing. I know. It makes sense in my brain. But does that make kind of sense?
Yeah.
But it's just processing.
Need some practice, I
Yeah,
suppose.
of course. That's what we're here for. That's what we're doing. And you're doing really, really well. Say the whole tongue twister again for me. Make sure you get the one, not one. And let's see if we can try keeping that focus on but not the waffle at the front of the mouth, and so it doesn't come back too much.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Good. Raffle. Yeah, well done. Try one more time.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Good. Well done. Make sure as well now we've got raffle and waffle.
Waffle.
Yeah, so raffle.
Waffle.
Good. Be careful it doesn't become ruffle. Again, raffle. Excellent. You've got a lovely cheekbone smile on you. What's going to help you is actually letting that go a little bit. Let's go wide with it. Just go raffle. Raffle.
Raffle.
Yeah, better. Well done. Say it one more time for me, the whole thing.
I won the raffle, but not the waffle.
Excellent. Final thing I'm going to give you, my love. You did really, really well then. Is it's I
Thanks.
won, not I won. I won the raffle.
I won the raffle.
Yeah, better. It was kind of slipping into a bit of a one, like a schwa. I won the raffle. I won the raffle. Can you tell me how excited you are that you won the raffle? Let's make that pronoun more prominent.
I won the raffle.
Yeah, good. Well done. Much better. Just practice not skimming over that too much. And yeah, really, really good. Any questions?
No, thanks.
Well done.
Thank you.
Lovely. No worries. Well done for stepping up and doing it. On your first go with me, we got Anastasia.
Hi, Pippa. I would like to try the last one.
Okay.
So it will be 4 fine, fresh fish for you.
Yeah, good. Similar to what I asked Natalia for as well. Can we just make sure the for you is isolated for now? So just do the whole thing again. So it's not for you, it's for you. Can I hear those very separate for now?
For you.
Whole tongue twister again, please.
4 fine, fresh fish for you.
Yeah, lovely. Good. For. On for you, can I have a little bit more oomph and a little bit more voice behind it? So it's not for, it's for. We're on there. It's for you.
For you.
Yeah, good.
For you.
Yeah, good. Lovely. And actually, something interesting I'm hearing as well on the yod, so the sound, I'm actually hearing a little bit of an aspirate kind of release, I think is the right phrase. We're getting a you. Can we add again a little bit more of a sure vocal fold connection? You. It's all absolutely on voice. We don't shy away from it at any point. So you. Interesting. Yeah. You. We're almost. It's almost sounding a little bit like hue, like the blue hue of the jumper. So rather than thinking hue, can we try thinking more EU? EU. Can you say that for me? EU. Okay, good. Say that again.
EU.
Yeah, better. EU. Excellent. Now at the end of that, can I have a little bit more of a surer ending? So it's not EU, it's EU. There's that clip of the shape, the lips round, and then we stop the sound again, definitely. EU. Good. Excellent. Much better when you approach it with a little bit more gusto, Anastasia. That was really, really good. Lovely. Say EU again. Excellent. Lovely. Let's squish it now. You. Better that last time. You. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for you is making sure that you don't shy away from it at any point and make it too breathy, because then it loses the you. It becomes a bit, I think it transports it to a different part of your face, really, and makes it sound a little bit foreign to my ears, essentially. You. Close. Better. Come back to EU for me. Good. Okay. You. Better. Yeah. That last time when you repeated a few together, it got a bit breathy again. So just take your time and make sure that we're not reinforcing other habits. And I think EU, coming back to EU and connecting that on the E sound is quite a helpful way for you to kind of go about it. EU, so that you're already there rather than just kind of going hue. We go EU. Can you hear the difference?
Yes.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Lovely. Any questions on that?
No.
Okay, can you just give me the whole tongue twister one more time?
Mm-hmm. 4 fine fresh fish for you.
Excellent, really good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now I kind of want you to get that coming through as well on so the F sound is a voiceless version of V, isn't it? So we've got V, then we have F. There's no sound there. But after the F's on most of these words, apart from fresh, we have a vowel following it straight away. So similar what I was doing to Regina, where I was asking for 30. For you, what I need is or. We need that definite decision to bring in the voice true vocal fold connection and make it a voice sound after the voiceless sound. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So can you give me or?
4
Good. And again, give me a little bit more gusto on the or sound. Or. Excellent. 4.
4
Good. Good. Try again. 4. Better that time. So we don't want it to be 4, 4, 4, 4. It makes it a richer sound and it makes it sound more British, I think. Okay. And again on fine.
fine.
One more time.
Fine.
Better that time. Yeah. Could you hear the first time it was more fine? It was quite breathy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Give me the whole tongue twister again. Try and bear that in mind and try and keep yeah. Rev yourself up. You got this. Yeah, try and keep thinking more front-footed and confidence, dominance with me, okay?
Okay. 4 fine fresh fish for you.
Yeah, good. Especially the fish and the for you were really good. Can you keep working on that? And just be aware, perhaps maybe where you got a voiceless fricative or consonant followed by a vowel, try and make sure the vowel that needs to be on voice and clear is that following the sound. So always break them up and make the clear decision. Or, for. Yeah. Can you break it up in isolation like that and practice that exercise?
Sure, I do. I'll do.
Fantastic. Well done. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Lovely. Fantastic work, Anastasia. Good stuff. Let me pin you and see if we've had everyone. Have we had everyone? Lisa, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay, fine. Let's have a little look then at the lovely bit of poetry / writing that I found about Shakespeare. So as you know me, I'm very passionate about Shakespeare. And as I've said at the start of the call today, a lot of what Shakespeare has written down over the ages is stuff that we still say today. So I've not put the whole poem in the chat, believe it or not, although it looks like loads. And you might want to open it up on Telegram if you can't see it on the chat very clearly. But we're just going to look at a bit of text that I found that essentially is saying that if you cannot, if you use these phrases, you're essentially quoting Shakespeare, but you may not realize it because so much of what he has written down and put in his plays and poetry has become part of the fabric of our language that is here in England. So basically I thought we could just have a little go. Maybe I could read out, I mean, I've put them in 2 chunks, so maybe I'll read like the first bit, but I wondered if you all wanted to like select a phrase or a sentence that you maybe want to work on. Maybe you recognize there's some vowel or consonant sounds or shapes in there that you're like, oh, I can't do this one still. Maybe pick that one and we can work through it together. And just again, similar to like we've done with the tongue twisters, just try and nail it to be our best British. Does that all make sense, guys? Lovely. So what I'll do is I'll just read the first section for now. And then we can have a little chat about it, and then I'll go on to the second section, just so you can hear how I say it in my accent. Does that sound okay? Good. Make sure as well, just pay attention to like the stresses and things that I use, because some of these are so like, you know, sayings that we say, and sometimes the stress is quite important. Coming back actually to our Joan Littlewood segment that we did, who's she when she's at home? I'm really stressing the she, that is the prominent part of the phrase. Who's she when she's at home? Who does she think she is? Just really pay attention to like what I'm stressing in this. Does that make sense? Because I know you've been working on stresses and whatnot. So let me just have a little read of it for you. I'm excited. I love this poem so much. It's so clever. If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you claim to be more sinned against than sinning, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you recall your salad days, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you act more in sorrow than in anger, if your wish is father to the thought, if your lost property has vanished into thin air, you are quoting Shakespeare. I'll just go on and I'll finish it, shall I? Let's do it. It's not that long. If you have ever refused to budge an inch or suffered from green-eyed jealousy, if you have played fast and loose, if you have been tongue-tied, a tower of strength, hoodwinked or in a pickle, if you have knitted your brows, made a virtue of necessity, insisted on fair play, slept not one wink, stood on ceremony, danced attendance on your lord and master, laughed yourself into stitches, had short shrift, cold comfort, or too much of a good thing, if you have seen better days or lived in a fool's paradise, why, be that as it may, the more fool you, for it is a foregone conclusion that you are, as good luck would have it, quoting Shakespeare. Lost it towards the end there. That was a bit tricky. For it is a foregone. See, I would never use that phrase. That's probably why I tripped over it. It is a foregone conclusion. Interesting. There you have it. That's just the first kind of half, really, of that poem piece of text that I wanted to work on today. So if there's any kind of like phrases in there that have stood out to you, maybe like, of course, there's going to be some you're like, oh, I really struggle with that sound or that shape. I want to work on that. But if there's any that you just kind of liked as well, bring that to the table for me now, and we can work through it together. Because I want you to pick ones that you will probably use in your real life as well. For example, like I said, that foregone conclusion, I would never say that. But I would say too much of a good thing. That was really easy to roll off the tongue for me because I've said that all the time. Like, it's a really common phrase that we say. Salad days as well. It's a musical that I'm familiar with that I quite enjoy. So again, it's going to make more sense. Vanished into thin air. Like, that makes sense to me. Okay, so pick ones that make sense and cool to you, and we'll have a little go at exploring them and making them sound as natural as we can in your British accent. Olga has put their hand up. Beautiful. Where are you?
I'm here.
Hi. Let me pin you.
Hi.
What do you want to work on? What did you like?
The idiot.
The what one?
The idiot.
The idiot.
I like the swear words, so I would like to try out them, to read them.
Okay.
British
Okay.
accent. So I'll start with even if you bid me till the end.
Even if you bid me, where is this?
In the telegram, it's 6th line from the end.
6th line from the end. Let me come to that. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, I've just put the beginning up on here. So yeah, great. Okay, let's do that. Even if you bid me good riddance. Okay, so this one's on the telegram, guys. Let me see if I can quickly copy and paste it just so you can read it on here. You read it for me and I'll see if I can find it, and I'll listen at the same time.
Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing, if you wish I was dead as a doornail, if you think I am an eyesore, a laughing stalk, the devil incarnate, a stony-hearted villain, bloody-minded, or a blinking idiot, then by Jove, oh Lord, tut, tut, for goodness sake, what the dickens, but me no buts, it's all one to me, for you are quoting Shakespeare.
Excellent correction there. Did we hear we got a Shakespeare at the end? And then Olga realized it was Shakespeare. Shakespeare again, Shakespeare. Yeah, very, very good. Well corrected. Oh, it's a good bit, isn't it? Let me quickly see if I can get it up. I was listening to your wonderful.
Beautiful, especially the blinking idiot.
Yes, and I
I mean,
could
I love it.
fantastic. So guys, can you see how Olga was, and hear how Olga was like, I love it. And when she said blinking idiot, she really gave it like some proper welly for me. And that makes it sound more true to her and her British accent. So when I'm saying about being more confident with it, like giving it a bit more ammunition, a bit more energy, I think like often what I am talking about is just being confident with it and executing with a sense of joy, because that's where the beautiful craft will come through a little bit easier for you. And it came through really lovely there, Olga. So well done. Can we try, even if you bid me good riddance, on bid me good riddance, can we throw that away a little bit more? Can you just say the first sentence for me? Even if you bid me good riddance.
Even if you bid me good riddance and
Yeah,
send
good.
me
Good riddance.
good riddance.
So good riddance is a phrase that we would say if we're glad someone is gone, right? Good riddance. Screw them.
Good riddance. Screw
Yeah. Good riddance. Good riddance.
Mm.
Riddance. So my intonation wise there, you were giving me good riddance. I was going good riddance. Riddance. A slight lift at the word. It's like good riddance.
Even if you bid me good riddance.
Good. Just say good riddance for now. Don't worry about the beginning of the
Good
sentence.
riddance.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Good. That's it. Nice. To get rid of something, what do you do?
Good riddance.
Articulate it a different way for me. Cheeky, love it.
No, I don't do that. I'm a good person.
But not good riddance for now, but just like if you get rid of something, what, like if you've got a jumper you don't want anymore, you might get rid of it. Yeah.
Throw out.
Have you heard that phrase before?
Throw out.
Yeah, throw out. There we go. Okay, throw out. So to get rid of something is to throw it away. So I think rid, let's treat it like a bit of a verb, in that it's like we're getting rid of it. We're throwing it away. Can we have that be more of the stress on riddance? So it's not riddance, it's riddance.
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 Similar to elephants, actually. I'm saying that to wind you up a little bit. It's the front end of the word that needs to pack a little bit more punch. And if it's good riddance, we're glad to get rid of it. Okay, so let's really hit the good and the rid and get that unce shorter and sharper for me. Good riddance. Unce.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Lovely riddance. There was a lovely softness there, which was great. Not softness, it was smoothness, I would say. That was bang on. Wonderful. You love blinking idiot. Let's just talk about that. Say to me, you are a blinking idiot.
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 Excellent. Did you hear how you went idiot? That was so lovely. Brilliant. Say that again.
I said I felt it.
You felt it. Exactly. So again, guys, this is what I talk about quite often, and why I like to kind of look at creative text with you guys. Like the more you can embody the feeling, the more accurate your British accent will be, because you're truly feeling the word you're connecting to. Does that make sense? Yeah, you got to feel it and actually connect to it. And this is why I think, like, you know, Lilo's got me in there doing this with you, because I'm an actor. Like, it's about that feeling behind the word is going to impact how you say it. So lovely. That was really, really lovely. Can we have for goodness sake? That's definitely one that we use often. For goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
One more time.
For goodness sake. For goodness sake.
One more time.
For goodness sake.
Excellent. Well done. For goodness sake, can we try? It's a little bit more to you, and it's more of a you're exasperated at this point. You're fed up, dejected. A little bit more of a downtrodden energy on this. For goodness sake.
Goodness sake.
Yeah, for goodness sake. Excellent. Sake. It's the goodness and the sake that need the little bit more oomph Do you see what I mean? And then it was, again, it just felt very true to like what I was asking for you emotionally. Can you try it a different way? Like you're actually really angry and you've just had like a door slam on your hand, and then the kids just like punched you in the kneecap or something, and you're like, everything's going wrong today. For goodness sake, can we try a different energy?
For goodness sake.
Good. One more time. Same sort of thing.
For goodness sake.
Yeah. Okay, good. Excellent. For goodness sake. For goodness sake. For goodness sake. We got the first time. The second one I would say is more true to British. In terms of intonation. Okay. Well done for playing around with it though. You're doing exactly what I was asking you to do. For goodness sake. We might do that, but often it's normally for goodness sake. For God's sake.
For goodness sake.
For God's sake as well. Yeah. For goodness sake.
For goodness sake.
For goodness sake. Yeah. Can you give me for God's sake actually as well?
God's sake.
God's sake.
God's sake.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Lovely. Well done. Goodness sake and God's sake are definitely things that we say. And it's normally, again, for goodness sake, for God's sake, that's like vegetarians and pescatarians. What bit is it that we change? It's the veg and the pesc. So what do we normally change? We'll say for God's sake, for mother's sake, for Jesus's sake, or whatever, you know, whatever word we put in there. That's the bit that we change. So I do think that's the bit that would naturally, more often than not, sometimes it won't be, more stressed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Was there any other one that you really liked that you haven't really kind of talked about?
No, not really. I like this one. I mean, the end, it's like the concentration, especially with the needed within.
Which bit, sorry? The
last one. I mean, I liked the last part of the whole text.
Yeah, the whole bit. It's fun, isn't it?
It is.
It is. Good. So good. Fantastic, Olga. Thank you for bringing like the fun bit to it. Like that's why you picked this section. I think that's really, really important. If you've got any questions about it, let me know. But this will be your homework, guys, as well. So I do want either a segment or the whole thing. Oh my God. Like kind of down pat with the stresses, right? And like the kind of energy, as I was kind of giving you in my read through, like a bit of an actual like truthful energy behind each one. I'm not just going, it's Greek to me. I'm saying it's Greek to me. Like I'm actually confused because I don't understand. Do you know what I mean? Like with a bit of character and attitude behind it. Thank you, Olga. Lovely job. Let's have a look with Natalia, please. Oh, I had you, and then I lost you.
So I'll start reading from Love Yourself in the Stitches.
Excellent. Have you ever laughed yourself into stitches, Natalia?
I can't imagine it.
Has anyone ever told you a brilliant joke though, that you have laughed and laughed and it's just really, it's tickled you, right? So good. Let's embody that feeling straight off the bat. And let's talk about the time that you were laughing in stitches, or, you know, whatever the phrase is. And let's bring that to it. So say that sentence and that line for me.
Is it a popular phrase? Laughed into stitches?
It's normal. So nowadays I would say, I used to play a lot of sports. So we'd always say, oh, I've got a stitch. I've got a stitch, like I've got a stitch in my ribs. But then if someone's really making me laugh, I will say I've got stitches, like that's given me a stitch kind of thing. I wouldn't say I've laughed into stitches or whatnot. I'm laughing into stitches. But we do use the word stitch as like a rib ache, like a rib pain, or like, I've been too out of breath for whatever reason, I've got a stitch. So yeah, this one's a little bit more maybe old-fashioned, but you could totally use it and people would know what you mean if you say you've been laughing into stitches, for sure. Good question. Give it to me.
Laugh yourself in the stitches at short shrieks, cold comfort, or too much of a good thing. If you have seen better days or lived in a fool's paradise, why, be that as it may, the more fool you, for it is a foregone conclusion that you are, as good luck would have it, quoting Shakespeare.
Lovely, well done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm glad you read on for me there. Yeah, fantastic. I just love this poem so much. I think it's so clever. Good. Laughed yourself into stitches. Let's go from, if you knitted your brown, Can you say for me, you've laughed yourself into stitches? As if you're telling, so like they're laughing at a joke that you've done. You've laughed yourself into stitches.
You've laughed yourself into stitches.
One more time.
You've laughed yourself into stitches.
So yourself. One more time.
You've laughed yourself into stitches.
Excellent. Better that time. And I think it's because you started to laugh. You've laughed yourself into stitches. The rhythm was more true. I think because I was like, what are you saying that's not quite on it yet? And I think it was more actually the meaning behind it. You've laughed yourself into stitches. Yeah. Do you hear how like different that is to you've laughed yourself into stitches?
Yeah.
Is more true to it. So again, this is a really good, like, useful exercise, I think, to try and embody what it is that you're talking about. And there's so many like tosses and turns in this, or turns, should I say, in this poem that you can kind of explore and enjoy all of those. So I'm going to encourage you, Natalia, to enjoy it more. Can you read the whole thing again? And can you kind of like just see what comes up emotionally or memory wise, like as you go through, if there's anything else that reminds you of something, or you want to skim over it more, or you want to embody it a little bit more? Can you just give it to me a little bit more?
Okay, I'll try.
Thank you.
Laughed yourself into stitches, had short trips called comfort, or too much of a good thing. If you have seen better days, or lived in a full paradise, why, be that as it may, the more fool you, for it is a foregone conclusion that you are, as good luck will have it, quoting Shakespeare.
Excellent. Fantastic. Well done. There were some things really coming out there for me because I think you were connecting with them more. You did really, really good. Fantastic.
I enjoyed the expression of your face while I read it.
I'm such a, I don't know if I'm a good audience member or a bad audience member, because my face just like, I'm very expressive. So I don't know if it puts people off or if like, but I'm really in it and just listening. So sorry if it put you off, my love, but I'm glad you were enjoying my
I enjoyed it.
fabulous, my crazy, wonderful and weird face. I think you did a fabulous job. There were some lovely ones that I think came out a little bit more off the tongue and more naturally for you. Can we just try it, be that as it may? Can we really like generally, actually, I would encourage you to smooth them out a little bit more. I think it's just concentration where you're reading something new and everything. But can we just
articulation?
Exactly.
Think about it.
Exactly. So yeah, you're thinking about it, and they're also you're thinking about what your shapes you're making to be able to say the words with the British accent. We need to now like legato it out more, smooth it out a little bit more, especially when we're doing phrases, for example, like be that as it may, the more fool you. They are a little bit more smoother. It's not the more fool you or be that as it may. That's not the phrase. The phrase is be that as it may. Be that as it may. We throw it away. Well, that's what it is, but we're moving on. Be that as it may, I've got an objection to make. It's not the main argument. Does that make sense? So we can smooth it out a little bit more. So you've just given me twice now, super articulate with the meaning behind it. Lovely job. Let's just smooth it out a little bit. And can we just try the why be that as it may, the more fool you? Can we just try those two being a little bit smoother, please, Natalia?
Be that as it may, the more fool you.
Good, well done. Be that as it may.
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 Better. Good, well done. I think what's not helping is be that. We're coming up here again. Be that as it may. Be that as it may.
Be that as it may.
Better. Could you feel the difference there?
Of course.
By
the way,
what are you going to say?
Easier to say it that way than I did before.
Exactly. And this is the thing as well, guys, like it's difficult. What you've been doing for the last however long is so difficult. I think sometimes when we get to the part where it gets easier, we're like, oh no, I can't be doing it right then because it feels easy now. No, it should feel easier after a little bit of time. So we try and make it more complicated because we're used to it being so freaking complicated, right? So it's easier. Lean into the easier now. And lean into the emotional connection, Natalia, because I think that's what's going to help you move forward even more. I think I said that in one of your little videos that I did you. Like keep leaning into the ease now. So let's try that again. Be that as it may. Be that as it may.
Be that as may.
As it may.
as it may.
Good.
Be
Don't
that as it may.
Better. Thank you very much. Yeah, try not to miss certain little bits of word. I'm not sure it cut out, but I didn't hear the be that as it may. Be that as it may.
Be that as it may.
Keep thinking more forward and be that as it may. As soon as you said that, you're getting on to as.
Be that as it may. Be that as it may.
Better that time. Yeah, good. Okay, well done. Keep working on that forward kind of energy, and it's almost falling and pouring out of you. Can we just try the more fool you?
The more fool you.
Excellent. And ease off the articulation. I don't care if it doesn't actually sound like 4 words. I want it to sound like 1 word, and let's just get it out. The more fool you.
The more fool you.
Yeah, excellent. Well done. Even quicker.
The more fool you.
Yeah, well done. Those 2 kind of phrases, I would say they're so well known. Even if you didn't articulate them all that clearly, we kind of get the gist. And as long as you're saying them at the right time in the conversation, they're going to make sense. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't normally be like, just slur it, but I think you can in these points. And for you, I give you permission to do it, Natalia, because I think you can do it. I think you're just hindering yourself a little bit by trying so hard. So I'm gonna ask you to pull off of it a little bit more and play around a bit more freely and loosey goosey. I said to you about standing up, didn't I, when you're doing bits? I don't know if you've seen in the video. Did I mention about please stand up? Yeah. So just to fill you all guys in, when I gave Natalia some feedback, I was like, can she stand up and just get a little bit more free when she's just practicing her accent work? Because I think it's actually going to help loosen up the accent and make it sound even more British. So I would encourage you to do that. Was there any other one, Natalia, that you wanted to quickly look at before I move on?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, that was really good. Well done.
Thank you.
Stitches. Love it. Brilliant. Well done. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's have a little look at Eugenia.
Elena is the first.
Oh,
No?
I didn't see. Oh, I think they come up different orders. You were next on my list, my love. Forgive me, Elena. I will get to you. Okay, forgotten. Go on. What do you want to do?
The one. Just a moment. If you believe that the game is up, this one. This
Excellent. Part. Okay, good. Read it for me.
Right. If you believe that the game is up and the truth will out, even if it involves your own flesh and blood, if you lie low till the crack of doom because you suspect foul play, if you have teeth set on edge at one fell swoop without rhyme and reason, then to give the devil his due, if the truth were known for surely you have a tongue in your head, you are quoting Shakespeare.
So good. I'm kind of regretting that I didn't put the whole thing up on this chat as well, because it's so good. And read all this bit out as well. Yeah, fantastic. Can you just give me the first couple lines, not the whole bit, but can you go from the game is up section again, just so I can hear that once more? Yeah, find it.
If you believe that the game is up and the truth will out, even if it involves your own flesh and blood, if you lie low till the crack of doom because you suspect foul play, if you have
pause there for me. First thing I'm going to say, suspect. Suspect. So the stress is on the second beat of the word. So not suspect.
Yes.
Suspect. It's almost a schwa in the U area. So can you just give me suspect?
Suspect.
Lovely. Very good. The game is up. Let's just look at that for now. Just tell me the game is up. I've been caught red-handed. I'm going to jail. The game is up. Tell me.
Game is up.
One more time.
The game is up.
Excellent. Well done. The game. So let's work on, so not the game. There's like an aim in there, like we're aiming at something. So can I have game?
The game is up.
Fantastic. That's it. Could you hear a difference with what you did then? I love it.
Yeah. I think yes. I think
so. It's not gem or game.
Yeah. Yes,
game. Yeah. There's an aim. Yes. Good. I'm just Again, if you have any questions after the session, just put them in the chat and we can kind of see what's going on. But well done. You did exactly what I wanted you to do there. And what is, when you say and that truth will out,
And that truth will out.
what's going to be out?
The truth.
Excellent. And what are you going to do with the truth? Make it out. The truth is going to be out, and you are outing the truth. Those are like the key bits. So can you say it again for me? And let's make it more difficult. Let's keep that at the beginning of it, which would probably be a schwa, I would say. The truth will out. Can you just give it to me, focusing on what is going to be out and what you're going to do to the truth?
Mm-hmm. And that
good.
And that truth will out.
Better. One more time.
And that truth will out.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Can you give me the schwa in that? So, in fact, can we have a schwa in and as well? And the truth will out.
And the truth will out. And the truth will out.
One more time.
And the truth will out.
Good. Make sure, similar to before, actually, it's not and the truth will out, even though we would say that that's a version. In here, we got that. So what I'm hearing is and the truth will out. So again, just for precision and practice, because I'm here, I will pick you up on it. You could say the other one, it's fine, but it says that. So I want the truth, not the truth. I still want that T to be made, similar to but not. I still want the shape to be made without the T being too prominent, perhaps. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
Mm-hmm. And that truth will out.
Good. That was and that truth will out. Now can I have and the truth will out?
And the truth will out.
Okay, good. Well done. Lovely. I'm pushing you for your first one with me, but fantastic. Really, really good. Can I just have truth will out again?
And the truth will out.
Good. Excellent. Truth will out. Yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. Let's just try one more. Is there another one in that section that you want to quickly work through? Doesn't have to be.
I think that's enough.
Well done. Yeah.
Other thing
yeah, I know. It's so much to think about, isn't it? But yeah,
just thanks.
Yeah, no, you're welcome. You're very welcome. You got a good ear for it, so just keep practicing. And practice like both ways. So like then I was getting you to practice and that truth will out, and that truth will out, and that truth will out. Like play around with the stresses and the different variations that you might make. But what I was trying to get you to think of is, in particular there, just to clarify, is that it's the truth that is going to be out. So those are the two main kind of like pull out words that we need to really stress. But fantastic. Really well done. Lovely job. Oh, I love that. I've forgotten that phrase, actually. The game is up. Oh, there's another one as well. The game's afoot. That's another kind of popular one. But anyway, again, a bit more old fashioned, but I would use that one because I'm a bit of a Shakespeare nerd and love it. Elena, you're next. Welcome to my nerd.
I would like to start from the very beginning. If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you claim to be more sinned against than sinning, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you recall your salad days, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you act more in sorrow than in anger, if your wish is further to the thought, if your lost property has vanished into thin air, you are quoting Shakespeare.
Well done. First thing I'm going to say to you is full stops. I want you to use them more. So I often talk about punctuation as being like the unspoken like game changer when it comes to articulation and like pronunciation and getting your meaning across. Punctuation is so important and we often skim over it. And just then, like there's some full stops there. And especially that first line, if you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you are quoting Shakespeare. You kind of skimmed over, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you claim to be more sinned against than sinning, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you act more in sorrow, can you see how like the meaning gets a bit lost and muddled?
Yeah, but I don't see any full stops here because there are just semicolons. I just don't.
I'm looking at this one and there's some different punctuation.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
see. Okay, fine. Forgive me. So yeah, I've copied this one off. I hate copying things off the internet. That's why I sent you the picture as well. Shakespeare. Yeah. So even with the colons and the semicolons, right? There's still like a kind of energetic pause where we want that point to be made. So here is a list of the reasons I'm going to the shops now. Number one, even if it's a colon, there's still like a punctuation physically, vocally that I might make, and intonationally that I might make to highlight the fact I'm starting a new thought, I'm starting a new line, a new bullet point, a new point in my argument. Okay, so can you just say it again? But can we, even when you got a semicolon, can we think more full stop?
Okay.
And when you got a comma, take a nice little breath and then come on to the next thing, just to break it up a little bit. And I think that will help a little bit as well. Go on, from the top.
If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you claim to be more sinned against than sinning, you are quoting Shakespeare. If you recall your salad days,
pause for me
you
there.
are
Well
quoting
done.
Shakespeare.
Did it feel a bit like more sensical in your head as well then?
Yeah, absolutely, because these are different points. So no wonder they should be punctuated as different points.
Exactly. So well done for like trying to skim over them a little bit, because I know sometimes semicolons people say, oh, just skim over them or like bounce over. Actually, there's still like there's a different thought or different point to be made. So we need to energetically reflect that in how we're speaking, I believe. So you did really well then. If you cannot understand my argument, could you just say the first line for me again? If you cannot understand my argument.
If you cannot understand my argument.
Okay, rather than cannot, can we try cannot? So we've got a schwa in the cannot.
If you cannot.
Yeah, that's more British, I would say. More contemporary British. Okay. Cannot is a thing I might say. You cannot go to the shops now because I cannot be left alone. Yes. However, if you cannot understand my argument, what's the key thing in that sentence?
That you cannot understand it.
That you cannot understand the argument. So I think it's a tricky one, but I would encourage you in this instance to not be as balanced in the stress on the word cannot. I would cannot. I'd say that's for a bit more of a heightened situation when you're actually in it. Whereas this, you're actually kind of like just talking about it. But if you can't understand something,
so more stress on understand then.
I would say, yeah, if you cannot, or on the not of cannot, and then understand my argument. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so it should be if you cannot.
That's better.
Understand. Okay.
Cannot. I would say if you cannot understand my argument and declare. So it's Greek to me is a quote, isn't it? That's the thing that he said. So again, energetically, what I'm actually just going to encourage from you a little bit more, Elena, is a little bit more creativity and a little bit more confidence to execute that creativity in lifting that even higher. If I was telling you a story about, my mum rang me and she said, well, you can't do this, like I kind of impersonate that person a little bit and like take the mickey or like exaggerate how they were behaving or speaking to me in an attempt to lift it a little bit more. When you're saying it's Greek to me, that's the key bit. I mean, even in the picture, it's like they've made all the quotes like a different color. And so I think there's a key sign there that's like, we're almost doing this with our hands and putting it in little rabbits to lift it a little bit more. So can we do the first, when you are actually quoting Shakespeare, can you make it different for me? Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I would also add, oh, it's Greek to me, but it's not written.
Okay, I'll let you do that today. Here. Go for it, do it.
If you cannot understand my argument and declare, oh, it's Greek to me, you're quoting Shakespeare.
Fantastic. Really, really well done. Exactly. And again, it makes it clearer for us that that's like the point of the what you're saying. You know, this phrase was written by Shakespeare, and if you say that, you're actually quoting it. So yeah, fantastic. Well done. Really, really good openness there and being creative. Can you just say argument for me?
Argument.
Argument. Argument. Can we have a schwa on ment? Argument.
Argument.
Yeah, better rather than argument. I think you were again it's feeling a bit heavier there. So yeah, I suppose that's another schwa thing. Do you feel confident with your schwas, Elena?
No, absolutely not. Because you know, I didn't know they existed.
Yeah.
So it was a discovery. I cannot feel confident with them.
Okay.
I know them for too short.
Okay, so what I want you to practice when you're like looking at text or you're practicing your accent or you're reading little sentences that Lilo or James has given you or whatever, give it slow down, be kind to yourself and look at it as a creative exploration. Say it with like put a schwa everywhere you think there could be a schwa, and you will feel and hear that some just don't work. And I want you to trust that instinct that, okay, maybe I shouldn't put a schwa there. Some of them you'll do and you'll go, oh, it does sound a bit more and it feels a bit more right. Lean into that because that's where they've come from. I think it's just where we've just naturally like just squished things and it makes a bit more sense, even though it doesn't, because there's no like written correct bang on way to do it, even though there kind of is. It's still something that is more felt and found than something that is just taught and there's one rule for it all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so where you can simplify, try to do this and pronounce schwa.
Yeah, make that part of your practice. And it's good for everyone to do that because it is complicated, isn't it? It is a bit like, well, why is it there and not here? Well, because it just felt right. That's what I go off, to be honest, some of the time. And I would encourage you to start taking some, have a bit more ownership over that decision as well. I mean, on the cannot, you could still say, if you cannot understand my argument, you are quoting Shakespeare, whatever. It does work without the schwa, but I'm encouraging you to use it. And I think because you're a bit nervous about it, you're probably just a bit more reluctant to employ it when you can or should. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any other thoughts or questions?
When I pronounce Greek, should I make it shorter or longer this?
Say it again for me. It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to me.
I think you can afford to, it's similar to what we've discussed before. It's Greek to me. It's Greek to me. It's Greek to me. I think you need to get the K and the E more connected and not glottal it before you give me the K.
Okay, Greek. No, glottal again. Greek.
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 Yeah.
Practice it quick and then bring it in a bit longer. It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to me.
It's Greek to me.
Yeah, better. You didn't do it then. So yeah, just keep playing around with it. And if you hear it, just again, be kind to yourself. Okay. You've just got a tendency, I think, on the k-k-ks and the g-g-gs to stop the vowel before you get to the sound. And I want to be married. It's just a habit. It's fine. You'll get over it. You'll get over it. But you're practicing it. So just keep practicing that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Well done. Good question. Violetta, please. We are going to overrun. Forgive me. We've overrun every time. I've been really naughty on that, but it's because I love you guys so much. I don't want to let you go. Violetta, please. Thank you.
If you've ever refused to budge an inch or suffered from green-eyed jealousy, if you've played fast and loose, if you've been tongue-tied, a tower of strength, hoodwinked, or in a pickle, you're quoting Shakespeare.
Lovely. Why did you pick this bit?
I liked the expressions which were there. It was quite long, but I've decided to concentrate on the first part because it is quite complicated for me. And
okay, fantastic. Really good. And again, guys, these ones are probably actually things that we do say quite a lot still, I would say. Green-eyed jealousy, like totally. I feel like that's in every film these days. Oh, the green-eyed monster was there. Tongue-tied, I say it every day pretty much because I'm often tongue-tied, aren't we all? Yeah, tower of strength. So strength was one that I feel like needs a little bit more work, please, Violetta. So can you give me tower of strength?
Tower of strength.
Excellent. Much more muscular than you gave me before. I kind of got strength. What? Strength. And again, what are we talking about there? If you are a tower of strength, what are you? Describe it for me, Violetta.
I suppose it is someone very strong and very fundamental, if it is a good expression for a man or a woman.
Okay. What might you do if you were right now? If I said, hey, Violetta, can you please just demonstrate what a tower of strength might look like? How might you change your posture?
Yes, I think I will do it like this. And yes, and to put my feet on the ground very tightly.
Haha. Funny, isn't it? I always get you standing up and making sure both your feet are on the ground when we're doing this work. Funny that, isn't it? Good. Yes. Tower of strength. You take up more space. You're more dominant. So when we're describing or saying a tower of strength, or someone is a tower of strength, we're more likely to lean into they are a tower of strength as opposed to the tower of strength.
I see.
Again, it's that emotion, like when we were doing Natalia's laughing, the stitches bit, you know, when you actually laugh through it, it actually aids the argument. When you actually become the tower of strength, it actually aided your articulation and made you sound a bit stronger. When I said when I said like, can I actually have it a bit more stronger, you replicated that energy I was giving you. So can you embody a tower of strength like you just did? You sat both feet firmly on the floor, you're confident, you're taking up space. Tell me, a tower of strength. If someone is a tower of strength.
So he is a tower of strength.
Yes, much better. You're enjoying the words more and using them to aid your argument and your storytelling. So fantastic. Tower of strength. Yeah, really lovely. Can you just give it to me one more time?
He is a tower of strength.
Excellent. Well done. Strength was way better that time than it was the other times. You got the strength, all of those consonants through. It needs them. So fantastic. Tower of strength. So I think with tower, what I would just encourage you to, you're doing the right tower, not were too much, which is good. Can the stress just be a little bit more unbalanced towards tower? It's the tower of strength. That tau is the most important bit. The is just throwaway. Tower of strength.
Tower.
Excellent. Finish the sentence for me. A tower of strength.
A tower of strength.
Excellent. Fantastic. Make sure you give me that sort of like commitment and emotionally investing into those sorts of words when you're saying them. I think that again is going to really help you step forward 10 paces with your British accent work, Violetta. Okay, so try and think not just logically, because I know you're very intelligent. Can you also start thinking viscerally, physically? How might I embody that? How might I dart it away? Where do I want that energy to go? Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Because it came to life way more then. What were you going to say? Sorry.
No, I just thanked you for these recommendations because it is quite a highlight for me. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, my love. I feel like there's one more I wanted to talk to you about though before. I feel like you're very polite, Violetta, and you try and get away quickly, and I don't want you to. In a pickle, that's the one I wanted to talk about. Can you tell me that you're in a pickle?
Just a moment. Or
Find it.
I think I cannot understand the phrase. And that is why maybe my emotions escaped in this.
Okay, fine, brilliant. So if you're in a pickle, you're in a tricky situation. You're in a similar to jam, actually. It seems to be like these things that we put in a jar, like if you pickle something, it's in a jar and you let it sit there and like ferment, really, don't you? Right? It's similar to jam. I'm in a right sticky jam at the moment or something like that. You know, it's this idea of kind of being stuck I think. I'm in a pickle. I'm in a problematic situation, essentially. If the train was cancelled, I was in a pickle because I couldn't get home.
I see.
Yeah. So does that help?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you. I'll try. So I'm so sorry. I've been in a pickle.
Lovely, fantastic. So again, your instinct was bang on with like how you might use it and when you might use it. I'm so sorry, I've been in a pickle. Good. Can we skim over it a little bit more? In a pickle, like one word.
In a pickle, in a pickle.
Yeah, in a pickle. Good. And again, now like tower, the second half isn't as important. Isn't that important? The pick is the important, and it lends itself to being more important because it's got a lot more explosive sounds in it. Tower, that t, that w, it's nice and like we can really use that. Pick, we can really spit and pick it out and kick it out a little bit more, right? So again, can you lean into that to express that it's the pickle that's the problem? Yeah.
In a pickle.
Yeah, great. Energetically way more like clear. It's way clearer to me. Any questions?
No, thank you so much, Pippa.
Good, no problem, you're very welcome. Lovely work, Violet. Anastasia, my love.
It will be the first phrase in the beginning.
Okay, read it for me.
If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you're quoting Shakespeare.
Lovely, well done. So what I would say here, my love, it's Greek to me. If you don't understand something but everyone else understands something, would you say that you're the problem or they're the problem?
Me.
Me, exactly. So when you just said it's Greek to me, you didn't really stress the me. But if something is Greek to you, you're the one that doesn't understand it. So you're the one that it's Greek to. Therefore, I would encourage you to stress me. It's Greek to me. It's to no one else. Everyone else seems to understand this situation. But for me, it's Greek. Can I have a little bit more oomph on me and make that more important? The fact is that you don't understand it. Yeah. Whole sentence again, please.
If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you're quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah, lovely, well done. Lovely declare as well. That air sound was really nice, so well done on that. I'm going to give you a similar challenge to what I gave to Elena as well now. If you cannot understand my argument, can we dissimulate a little bit? I know we did this a bit last session when we worked together. If you cannot, can we make that one word?
If you cannot.
Fantastic. Can I have the rest of the sentence as well with that kind of energy opening?
If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me, you're quoting Shakespeare.
Fantastic. Well done. Exactly what I was after. Now I want a bit more of that smoothness coming through a little bit more. I got the lovely, if you cannot understand my argument, can we try and make it a little bit more flowy for me still? And one thing I'm just going to prompt as well, which I didn't with Elena, but it might be useful for Elena as well. So the first thought is, if you cannot understand my argument, that's the first thing. And then you declare, and then you shout out and cry out, it's Greek to me, you are quoting Shakespeare. So it's kind of like 4 parts to this sentence. If you cannot understand my argument, I mean, we could just leave it there, couldn't we? If you don't understand my argument, you don't understand my argument. But we don't finish it there. There's a comma and it says, and declare. If you cannot understand my argument and therefore declare it's Greek to me, then you are quoting Shakespeare. There's kind of like 4 bits. Can you see what I'm kind of saying and doing there?
Yes.
Can we have those a little bit more differentiated, I suppose, like a little bit more variation within them? Again, just to help whoever's listening, and as we're watching you and hearing you say this, help us understand clearer what you're saying.
Okay, I'll try.
You're doing a great job. Thank you.
If you cannot understand my argument and declare it's Greek to me. You're quoting Shakespeare.
Fantastic. Exactly. Bang on. Well done. There was just a little heightened on and declare this. It helped like just make it clearer for me. And the whole point is that this person is saying you're quoting, it's trying to clarify something for you guys. You say that you don't get Shakespeare. You say that you don't use it. You say it's not relevant. Yet here we are today saying so much Shakespeare. Like it's just brilliant. And that was lovely. You did exactly what I was asking for. Claire, it's Greek to me. I'm just trying to think if there's any bits in particular that I'd encourage you to. Can you just say you are quoting Shakespeare for me?
You are quoting Shakespeare.
You are one more time.
You are quoting Shakespeare.
You could see my reaction, couldn't you? You tried to sneaky. I liked it. Say it one more time for me. I'll hide my face.
You're quoting Shakespeare.
Excellent. That was what I want. You didn't stress you are too much. And I think where you concentrate so hard, because you're, you know, working so hard at this, you're doing a great job. It's stifling you a little bit. That time when the pressure was off, you were more like, you were quoting Shakespeare. Like you were quoting Shakespeare, not you are or you are. I didn't like, we wouldn't really say that. You were doing this. It was way more casual. I would encourage you to start. Yeah. Can you see and hear the difference, what I'm saying?
Yes.
Again, for you guys, like we're 6 weeks in, you're more than that, but this is like my 6th out of 8 sessions that I've got with you guys. Like at this point now, really start to lean into the feeling of when you can throw stuff away, when you can pop a schwa in. Pop a schwa in, I love that. Just get that on a t-shirt. Pop a schwa in. And when you can play around with it a little bit more, just start to experiment with that even more. Try not to see it all as such an academic exercise, because now the feeling is where it's got to start coming through to help you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Excellent. Well done. That was fabulous.
Thank you.
Any questions?
No.
Okay. Everyone gone who would like to go? Lisa, do you want to have a little go? Are you good?
Yeah, I feel a bit insecure about my voice.
Hey, darling.
So I can try, but if I'm doing something wrong and there is no hope, just please tell me now.
Oh my goodness. First of all,
Yeah.
there's always hope, and you have a beautiful voice. We're just playing around with it a little bit in these sessions, okay? No judgment ever. This is just an exploration, okay, my love, to see what else we can discover about our voices, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
What bit do you want to do?
Can I try the last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing, if you wish I was dead as a doornail, if you think I'm an eyesore, a laughing stock, the devil incarnate, a stony-hearted villain, bloody-minded, or a blinking idiot, then, by Jove, oh Lord, toot toot, for goodness sake, what the dickens, but me no buts, it's all one to me, if you are quoting Shakespeare.
Amazing. Oh my God. Well done. Fantastic. I would encourage you to slow down, my love. Lisa, make it clearer for me by just slowing it down and enjoying it a little bit more. I think what I'm hearing is that you feel self-conscious, right? So you just want to get it out and get it over with. Yeah. When we do that, it doesn't help us understand what you're saying. And then it just makes us kind of go a bit more like, what are you saying? Slow down. You sound fabulous. We just need to be able to take it all in. Okay. Can you do it again? Can you take your sweet time and enjoy it when you get to a bit that you really enjoy, because they were coming out and I was enjoying hearing you say them. When you get to a bit or a comment or a phrase that you enjoy, just enjoy it for me. And then come on to the next one naturally. Don't rush it.
Yeah, but you see, I think when I speak slowly, I start to sound more monotonous.
Oh, okay, interesting.
So I try to speak everything fast so that people wouldn't catch my monotonous sort of voice.
Do you know what? That's so interesting, because I would argue that the opposite happens. Do you see, like, you know, I'm pausing, giving moments for you guys to digest what I'm saying. And then I might go a bit higher to vary it a little bit more. And then I might come. So, but however, if we're kind of going, then it just becomes a monotonous bleh. Whereas we don't have time to enjoy the highs and the lows that you do give us, even if they're minute highs and lows. We're more likely to notice them if you slow down.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, let me.
Whole bit again. Slow it down, my love. Let's go.
Yeah. Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing, if you wish I was dead as a doornail, if you think I'm an eyesore, a laughing stock, the devil incarnate, a stony-hearted villain, bloody-minded, or a blinking idiot, then, by Jove, all Lord, toot toot, for goodness sake, what the dickens? But me no buts, it's all one to me, if you are quoting Shakespeare.
Better. Well done. Did you feel okay doing it a little bit slower?
Yeah. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, good. I would encourage you to go even further with it, my love. Let's just go from actually, what was the first bit you started on?
Even if you bid me good riddance.
Yes. Yeah, can we start there? I just want you to get to the devil incarnate for me.
Yeah.
I want it even slower, please.
Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing, if you wish I was dead as a doornail, if you think I'm an eyesore, a laughing stock, the devil incarnate.
Fantastic. So what we got there that was brilliant, if you think I am an eyesore, a laughing stock, you are picking up easier and clearer on the stuff that we need to understand what you're saying, and it came out more because I had time to process it, and you were naturally doing it, Lisa, so really well done. Much better that time. Did you feel okay doing it that speed, that tempo?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just enjoy it, please, because when you enjoy it, what you're saying, and you're expressing yourself clearer, it helps the people around you understand you clearer and enjoy being around you more, I would say. So yeah, don't rush over it at all. Let's just work on that first bit. Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing, can we make those, I mean, similar to the picture as it is, like I said earlier, they've, you know, some of it, I can't talk. The phrases, I'm tongue-tied. The phrases that are in black are the phrases that are Shakespeare. So can you, when you see the black bits, basically, can you pluck them out even more for me and give me a moment to enjoy them? Rather than quickly just give me good riddance and send me packing, can I have good riddance and send me packing, or however you want to say it? It doesn't have to be just like that, but can we make more of a meal out of the Shakespeareisms that we've got going on there? Please.
Yeah, quick question in packing. Should it be like trap vowel or dress vowel?
Say that again.
Because we've done the trap vowel, like, you know, where you say I met, right? So in the first, or like a lad led me down the aisle.
Yeah.
Like, should it be like when I say packing, should it be like lad, or should it be like led me down the aisle?
The stress should be on the front end of it, packing. Okay. And yeah, it's not a long, I think before you gave me packing, but it's packing.
Okay.
It's shorter clip, more direct sound. And again, because it's followed by ing, the doing kind of verb present action. Can't, forgive me, guys. That's the important bit that we need to stress more, the packing. We're not tripping. I'm not sending you dancing. I'm sending you packing. So shorter, clipped, more to the point.
Okay, so it would be even if you bid me good riddance and good riddance and send me packing, if you wish I was dead as a doornail, if you think I'm an ice.
Pause me. You still gave me packing. Can you say?
Yeah. That's because I thought that it's supposed to be the other one. Yeah. Okay. Send me packing.
Yeah, that's it. Send me packing.
Packing.
One more time. The whole sentence.
Even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing.
That's it. Well done. And now, as I asked before, can we have a little bit more of the good riddance is the meaty bit, and the send me packing is a separate thing that I want you to kind of enjoy someone, you know, even if you do that to me, I don't care. Let's have a little bit more of a attitude of whatever, I can do it anyway kind of energy behind it, just to pluck it out a little bit more with an attitude. Can we try that?
Even if you bid me good riddance and send me pack, and because I'm trying to make end sort of more silent, and then and you know,
so
even if you bid me good riddance and send me packing.
That's it. Yes. So you did it naturally then. And what tripped you up before is that you skimmed over send me packing. And that's why we're stressing the packing so much. But then just now, Lisa, you said send me packing. Send me packing. The key thing is that you're sending them packing. Those are the two key things. Yeah. So good. Well done. And again, I think your natural instinct was to lean into that, but because you're concentrating so much on the other sound, it was getting too jumbled and complicated for you. And actually your natural instinct was bang on. So yeah, fantastic. Really, really well done. I would encourage you again to just trust your instinct with it, and keep approaching it with just a curious wonder, Lisa, because I think you're naturally, you're naturally instinctively able to access it. But again, when we're our logical brain, we're trying to do a different accent or whatever creeps in, we get self-conscious about it. But actually really try and shush that part of your head, because when you let your natural instincts take place, I think you pick it up much quicker.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions?
No, thank you very much.
Okay. If you have any, just put them in the group. Okay. Lovely job. Fantastic. Well done. Has everyone gone who would like to go? I know we're running over. Forgive me. Like I say, I'm just selfish and want you all the time to me, with me. Lots of love. Good, guys. Let's leave it there. I'm gonna have another coffee. Well, I don't know if I need another coffee, but I feel like I need a coffee. This has been lovely. You've all been wonderful as always. If you've got any questions in the meantime, please just comment in the group chat or whatnot. The homework is this phrase, so maybe just either give me the phrase that you've worked on with me and showed me today, because it is quite lengthy, but if you want to just keep playing around with it or pick a new bit, give me a few sentences or the whole thing, whatever you want. If you give me the whole thing, just be prepared for, like, you know, a long video from me with feedback, but hey, that's what we're here for. So yeah, you've always done amazingly well. I love seeing you every fortnight, and if you've got any questions, just hit me up. Okay, well done. Thank you for being here. Woohoo! Happy Saturday.
Thank you.
You're welcome, darlings. Bye.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
And you. Thank you so much,
Bye.
darling. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good to meet you properly.